Darren wasn't here last week. Unfortunately, he had prior commitments before shooting, so he wasn't able to make it. But he's going to be here for majority of the episodes. He is a lot busier than us. He does work at Equinox, but I'll let him tell about himself and let him go over what he does and how he got into all of this and do everything that I pretty much did last episode. But he's going to do it today. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Darren.
Absolutely. What's up, guys? First of all, name is Darren Batista. I am the other half of Credo. I'm currently a personal trainer at Equinox in the Seaport District. I'm a tier 3 plus personal trainer over there. I've been working there for about a year and a couple months now. So if you ever need to find a personal trainer in the Boston area, you know where to go to. We got it going over there at Equinox.
Absolutely.
In terms of Credo, me and Steve started this thing up about 3 years ago. So 2019, we got this thing rolling. Basically, our main goal starting out was more geared towards fitness, helping people live a healthier, happier lifestyle. Now I think it's shifted a little bit in terms of we want this brand to be more than just fitness. We want it to be, why do you do what you love and why do you do it every single day? What makes you tick? It could be fitness. Me and Steve, we talk a lot about this. Fitness is a lifestyle for us. It might not be for some of you guys. So I think this whole kind of culture has transformed into how can we make this something that applies to everybody. So that's kind of like the idea just behind Credo, a little bit about why we started this whole thing up. More just on my end. Graduated from Bridgewater State University, exercise science degree, and I am certified through the National Strength and Conditioning Association. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about me.
Don't you have more? You have more than one certification, though, don't you?
I'm also certified functional strength coach. That's through actually Mike Boyle Strength and Conditioning. So that's another one I got. Also, forgot to mention this one. This is as of late, actually. Just got certified through Precision Nutrition. So now I can kind of add that into the repertoire. We got health, fitness, nutrition coaching. We're bringing it all together. So certification-wise, it's a little bit about me, and I'm pumped to get this podcast going.
Yeah, Darren is one of the most decorated trainers at his age or at our age that I've honestly ever met. Honest to God, I'm not even just saying that either because he's my best friend, but like in terms of internships that he's done, certifications that he's completed, where he works, the amount of clients he has, where he's at Equinox, it's just as much as he's my best friend, he's also so decorated in every aspect in fitness in general, and I think he deserves a lot more credit for all the things he has accomplished up until this point because you know how hard it is. Anyone who's not in the field probably doesn't have any idea of how difficult it is to get some of these certifications that he has. And the fact that he's gotten it before the age of 25, I think, deserves a round of applause by itself.
It'll make me tear up.
But no, honestly, because
hyping me up.
It's one thing, to run the business side of it, but it's another thing to actually gear it in what we wanted to do in the first place, which was fitness. As much as I love fitness and love training and being a personal trainer, working with clients and all that stuff, I'm not even near on the same level as he is in terms of just, I don't even know what you want to call it, just certifications and all like the experience that he has working with different, in different facilities and different avenues and doing all these different things. Like he really, really knows what he's talking about. And I couldn't think of a better person to run this with. And I couldn't think of a better trainer in general to run this with. So I want him to shine a little light on himself because he doesn't really do it too often. And you don't see as much as him as you do with me. And I think people need to give him a little bit more credit for what he does with Credo than maybe what he gets.
This is why me and Steve work well together, right? Because he's good at what I'm not good at. We fill in the gaps for each other. So
exactly.
I feel like that's why this whole thing works really well for us.
Exactly.
You guys do see Steve a lot on the social media side. I'm a little bit more behind the scenes. Forgot to mention, I also run like the online training portion of Credo.
And I want to touch a little bit more on that because we don't do too much marketing with the online training aspect. But Darren does have, how many clients do you have at this point online?
I got like 7. I got like a solid 7. I'm accepting more. If you want to hop on the board, get on the ship with me.
Yeah, and you can inquire through the website, right?
Through the website, go on there. There's a little tab, online training. Just fill out your info, and I'll get you going ASAP.
Yeah. So anyone who does want to, can't do one-on-one personal sessions, and you do still want to get a program, still want to work with somebody, the online training program that we offer is one of the best. It's run through True Coach, right? That's the app.
Through True Coach.
Yeah.
Everything's laid out for you, right? So you got like the video instruction, step by step. It makes it very easy to go in the gym and have a plan. And that doesn't mean like you don't need a trainer with you. That's the whole point of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say it's a little bit more geared towards people that are confident already going to the gym, but maybe they just don't want that guesswork of what do I do when I get there. So I think it's a great option for people that like you have the gym you go to, you've been working out for a little bit of time, but maybe you're just running out of ideas or like finding a new way to navigate through the gym, change up your program a little bit. So I think if anyone's interested, definitely give it a look, but it's a good option for people.
Yeah, and I think more people need to start doing that because you probably see it all the time at Equinox, but you see these dudes who go into these public gyms and they're just kind of aimlessly going around working certain body parts, just kind of not having a set plan on what they want to do or what they want to do. And, you can't expect serious results in as quick of a time as you're expecting it by just going in there aimlessly. So
100%.
Just having someone that is mapping out programs for you, progressing it the right way, progressing it because you track you can see all the numbers that they put down. You can track everything that they're doing. You can put your own notes down, right?
Absolutely.
You can constantly be in contact with them. So even though you're not with them personally, one-on-one, you still have an option to communicate with them and progress them the way they need to. So it's something that I think a lot more people should do, and I think it's their ego that gets in the way of it because they think that they know everything. So when they go into a gym, they're like, "Oh, I don't need help from him. I already know. I've been doing this for a while." When the reality is, it doesn't hurt to just have that guidance,
100%.
especially in the gym. So
I pay for a coach.
Exactly.
I pay for my own coach.
Exactly.
So
and you've gone to great facilities too, and have been trained by people at Champion, Body by Boyle, obviously, Mike Boyle Strength Conditioning, a whole bunch of different places. So even the best of the best still ask for help sometimes. So
you need it.
You need to put your ego aside sometimes, and just ask for help and get the guidance.